Hi, my name is Francesca Bragg and this is my video presentation on the evolution of television families. This topic can be found on page 317 in our textbook and is a part of the Variation in Family Life, lesson 14.2 in chapter 14. I think this topic needs to be further discussed because it is very important that the different types of families are represented, all of them. We have progressed into a time where families are more diverse than what used to be seen as the norm, which was the typical nuclear family. Starring these other types of families in television shows allows for all those who watch to gain awareness of how much families have changed, progressed, and grown. The U.S. Census in 2010 stated that only 66% of children live in a household with two married parents. 27% of children lived with a single parent only, 9% live with biological or adoptive parents, and a step-parent. 54% live with grandparents and 21% live with other relatives, while 24% live with non-relatives, and 31% of same-sex couples are raising children. The emergence of the suburban nuclear family on television was in 1960, when shows like The Donna Reed Show and Father Knows Best went on the air. These shows consisted of the nuclear family, one father, one mother, and their children living in a household. Then, in 1970, shows like The Brady Bunch came forth, and in the 1980s there was The Cosby Show. But it wasn't until the late 80s and 90s that the non-traditional family began to make its true debut onto the air. There was Diff'rent Strokes, Full House, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and even Sabrina the Teenage Witch that began to pave the road to proving that the nuclear family is not representative of all U.S. families. The 2000s continued on this road with 2.5 Men, Gilmore Girls, and Ugly Betty, to name a few. The families we now see on TV are made up of different structures than ever before. There are single parents, foster parents, same-sex parents, step-parents, and families made of relatives or even friends. The shows on television are now relatable to all. Families are able to see their own families in the families of the Fosters and Modern Family. As with anything else, there are issues that come along with showing the not-so-traditional side of things. Many critics and even viewers feel that television showing these aspects and certain living conditions that these families are in is not in the best interest for everyone. There is criticism and controversy on how these societal shifts affect America and the well-being of those involved. And what I have to say about that is that it is only fair that everything and everyone are represented, whether it is good or bad. Every single family has had their bad days and their good days, and that should not be discriminated against. I personally come from a single-parent household. My parents divorced when I was 7, and I have lived with my mother and my younger sister ever since. This topic truly touched home because I think that other types of families should be recognized on television and everywhere else. They deserve to be in the spotlight, and deserve to get the chance to watch something they can relate to. I truly believe that there is a lot to benefit from the evolution of television families. Many can connect to the families on their screens, and that allows for the saying, live and learn, to coincide with watch and learn. And that is truly something special.